Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my listeners all over the world. This is Concerned Christians Outreach once again. We are here again to invite you to Jesus Christ. We want you to be with Jesus Christ in his heavenly kingdom when he comes the second time to pick his anointed people. I too want to be one of them. I don't want to suffer tribulations in this world. I want to enjoy heavenly bliss with Jesus Christ. So, we are inviting you today to Jesus Christ. If Jesus tarries longer, then you are lucky because you have time to make amends in your life. Remember, records are taken of what we do, and we are going to be judged by these records. Last week, for the past 2 weeks, we have been looking at money because it is an important instrument in our life. And money is the cause of all evil. It is the root of all evil. And it has been discovered that money can even damage relationship. So today, what we want to consider is how to prevent money from damaging your relationship. In doing this, we have to look at about 6 issues. 1, if we don't want money to damage our relationship, then we have to be very careful about arguments about money. Because this type of arguments at times hamper many marriages. Financial problems are a leading cause of divorce, as many elders with partners report that money is a big source of conflict in their relationship. It is even possible that the challenges of money might have started before they are married. So the following should be considered in a relationship. Before you go into a relationship, please consider the following points. If you are committed to a relationship, you and your partner owe each other a calm, honest conversation about each other's finances, habits, goals, and anxieties. B, money problems involve discussions in which ego, anxieties about control, and notions of marital rules will have to be checked. When working together, couples can achieve more than single ones. See, if death is an issue, couples can employ various tools and strategies to start paying off debt and get on better financial footing. Having kids change everything, and ideally, couples should communicate their expectations and ideas about how many kids they would like to have, how will they raise these kids, and pay for their well-being. All this should be done before the kids are even born. But couples who have trouble talking about money can seek out the help of a financial advisor or planner for unbiased advice. So, you can still go on to look at some other factors that you are going to look at in order that money issue does not damage your relationship. We often say, what is mine, yours, ours. That is, what is mine is yours, is ours. Sometimes when each spouse works and they cannot agree, this is what they have in mind. But when they cannot agree on financial issues, they decide to split the bills down into middle or allocate them in some other fair and equitable manner. Though they said, what is mine is yours, is ours. But when situations do not allow this to happen, then they will decide to split instead of allowing the money issue to damage their relationship. When the bills have been covered, each spouse can spend what he or she has as she sees. They have now divided the financial issues in the family. You take care of your own, I take care of my own. But what is remaining, I can use it as a leg. Can you believe it, my listener, that this one even causes problem? And what is the problem? One person, one spouse, may have more than the other that remains and can spend as he likes. The other who does not have as much might be jealous, and this will lead to another problem. And dividing financial issues of the home also has its disadvantage, because it divides spending power of the family, because it eliminates much of the financial value of marriage, as well as the ability to plan for long-term goals, such as buying a home or securing a retirement benefit, buying vehicles, and other things like that. It can also lead to relationship ruining behavior, like financial infidelity, wherein one spouse hides money from the other He will not expose everything he has. And because of this, there is going to be problem. Then, bill splitting also pushes down the road any planning and concerns about how financial burdens will be handled if one spouse loses a job. For instance, if one spouse loses a job, because they are divided, their financial issues, then there's going to be a problem. They cannot decide, or if they have to decide to cut back on hours or take a pay cut and try a new career, they cannot sit down and talk together and find solution to the spouse that has lost his job. And at times, it affects the woman mostly. When a woman leaves a job to take care of a new arrival, when I say new arrival, when a baby is born, the woman loses her job. But because they have split the financial commitments of the family, the other spouse sometimes will not care about the woman who has to lose her job in order to take care of the new arrival. And sometimes there may be the need for one spouse to take care of her spouse, parents, and he or she has not got the financial strength to do that. Since they have split the finance of the family, there is not much help that will come. So, what we are saying is that couples owe it to themselves to have a conversation about such contingencies well before anything happens, before they get married. So if even you decide that no, we are not going to have common purse, just divide it. Let me know my share, know your share. Then I can do what I like with my remaining money. You must know that trouble is coming. Trouble is coming. So, if you don't want money to damage your relationship, to damage your marriage, then your policy should be, what is mine is yours, is ours. Thank you.